tower.
We really had the idea about 3 years ago when we realized.
Thank you. That's a great compliment. No different. That's a good compliment. You can't take it too seriously. I mean, I know you're going to be up. I'll be up. I'll be down. You can't really, guys like us.
Yeah, just keep coming.
You just keep coming. That's all you can do. And yeah, sometimes it's not easy. They say, come on out to dinner, and you have 400 people, and they're looking and staring, and they're saying, I wonder how he's taking adversity. But you learn a lot about yourself, and you learn a lot about other people. You learn about loyalty.
I'd make our allies, forgetting about the enemies you can't talk to so easily, I'd make our allies pay their fair share. We're a debtor nation. Something's going to happen over the next number of years with this country, because you can't keep going on losing $200 billion, and yet we let Japan come in and dump everything right into our markets and everything. It's not free trade. If you ever go to Japan right now and try to sell something, forget about it, Oprah. Just forget about it. It's almost impossible. They don't have laws against it. They just make it impossible. They come over here, they sell their cars, their VCRs, they knock the hell out of our companies. And hey, I have tremendous respect for the Japanese people. I mean, you can respect somebody that's beating the hell out of you, but they are beating the hell out of this country. Kuwait, they live like kings. The poorest person in Kuwait, they live like kings. And yet they're not paying. We make it possible for them to sell their oil. Why aren't they paying us 25% of what they're making? It's a joke.
This sounds like political presidential talk to me, and I know people have talked to you about whether or not you want to run. Would you ever?
Probably not, but I do get tired of seeing the country ripped off.
Why would you not?
I just don't think I really have the inclination to do it. I love what I'm doing. I really like it.
Also, it doesn't pay as well.
No, it doesn't. Sure.
He waged a years-long battle with New York City Mayor Ed Koch.
I hope that New York...
Trump used to be fixtures on the Met Gala red carpet. It was one of their favorite date nights.
So I'm going to take responsibility for that. So if you want to fire me, go right ahead.
All right, Gene,
but I think
you're fired. I have great respect for your tenacity, for the fact that you just don't give up. But Rod, you're fired. He's not knocking you for a change. I mean, how stupid can you be?
Mr. Trump,
Well, let me ask you this. He's knocking Stephanie, and you want him to stop knocking Stephanie. I'm starting to think that maybe you should be fired. What do you think about that?
Mr. Trump,
why wouldn't you let him go? Let me ask you this, Michael. He's killing her. He's going after Michael.
Yes, sir.
You're fired.
Donald Trump decided to run for president.
Donald Trump is here tonight.
The year was 2011. The place, the White House Correspondents' Dinner. Trump and his wife Melania were guests at the glittering affair for the Washington elite. It started pleasantly enough. Trump got a friendly greeting from actress Scarlett Johansson. But inside...
If I were going to run, and if I ever decided that I was going to run, and I'm looking at what's happening to this country, and it's not a pretty sight, I think my slogan would be, Make America Great Again. Let's go, ladies. I said no, 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 and I kept saying no, no, no. They wanted me to run for governor of New York. I never wanted to do it. I said it would, and finally I just said I'm not doing it. But I didn't flirt. People wanted me to run. We're going to see what happens in 2016. We're going to see what happens. I want to see what's going on. This country is in serious trouble, and I'm going to see what's going on. But I didn't flirt, and I think I probably, during the speech...
The calendar will help us. If you watch this play out May 31st, watch it rip, 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 and look at this. We are now just 68 days from the first Republican presidential debate. That will be on Fox News. About a month later, the second debate here on CNN. So maybe that will help clear up this. Look at this National Quinnipiac poll. 5 candidates at 10%. Jeb Bush won them. Governor Huckabee, Senator Rubio, Governor Walker, Ben Carson. No front runner. You see a bunch more down here, 76542. And these are not nobodies. 6 people, 2 sitting governors, a sitting United States senator, 2 former governors, a former senator who won 11 states last time when he ran for president is an asterisk. So, Ed O'Keefe, the question is, why not? We may have 18, 19, 20 candidates. If the top guy with all the money, named Jeb Bush, who you've spent a lot of time with, can barely crack double digits, why not?
Exactly. And
Ladies and gentlemen, I am officially running for President of the United States, and we are going to make our country great again.
In the center of the stage tonight, businessman Donald Trump.
Right from the jump tonight, Donald Trump made waves.
Is there anyone on stage, and can I see hands,
who is unwilling tonight to pledge your support to the eventual nominee of the Republican Party and pledge to not run an independent campaign against that person. Mr. Trump.
I cannot say I can totally make that pledge. If I'm the nominee, I will pledge I will not run as an independent.
So tonight you can't say if another one of these...
This is what's wrong. I mean,
Okay.
This is what's wrong. He buys and sells politicians of all stripes. He's used to buying politicians.
Well, I've given him plenty of money.
You're not going to make the pledge tonight?
I will not make the pledge at this time.
Okay.
A few other candidates said a few other things, and then 21 minutes in, it was back to Trump for another doozy.
You've called women you don't like fat pigs, dogs, slobs, and disgusting animals. Your Twitter account...
Only
has
Rosie
several-
O'Donnell.
No, it wasn't. For the record, it was well beyond Rosie O'Donnell.
Yes, I'm sure it was.
Your Twitter account has several disparaging comments about women's looks.
I think the big problem this country has is being politically correct.
Rubio is 16, but after last night's... Little Marco. Do you know that in Florida, they hate little Marco Rubio so much still because of the fact that he never votes. He never shows up to vote.
Despite speculation over the last 24 hours, Donald Trump's running mate is now set in stone. The presumptive GOP nominee has chosen Indiana Governor Mike Pence.
Trump tweeted the official announcement will be made tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. Eastern. There's that tweet.
Rick Davis is a CBSN political contributor and former campaign.
Thank you very much. Friends, delegates, and fellow Americans, I humbly and gratefully accept your nomination for the presidency of the United States. I am your voice. So to every parent who dreams for their child and every child who dreams for their future, I say these words to you tonight. I am with you, I will fight for you, and I will win for you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Republican nominee for President, Donald J. Trump, and the Democratic nominee for President, Hillary Clinton.
Because, you know, it's just awfully good that someone with the temperament of Donald Trump is not in charge of the law in our country.
Because you'd be in jail.
Secretary Clinton.
And we have our first projections of the night. Take a look at this. Donald Trump, we project, will win in Kentucky with its 8 electoral votes. Donald Trump, though, wins in Indiana with its 11 electoral votes. His running mate's home state. Both wins, Kentucky and Indiana for Donald Trump. Let's start with a CNN projection. CNN projects Donald Trump is the winner in West Virginia. Donald Trump will carry that state with 5 electoral votes. And look at all these wins we're projecting for him. Trump also has some projected wins, 3 specifically. We project he will carry the state of Oklahoma with 7 electoral votes. Donald Trump will carry Tennessee with 11 electoral votes. Donald Trump will also carry Mississippi with 6 electoral votes. We have a key race. 2 more wins for Donald Trump. CNN projects Donald Trump will win the state of South Carolina with its 9 electoral votes. Another win for Donald Trump in South Carolina. Donald Trump will also win Alabama with its 9 electoral votes. Donald Trump the winner in Alabama and South Carolina. We project will win Kansas with its 6 electoral votes, Nebraska with its 5 electoral votes, and Wyoming with its 3 electoral votes. Donald Trump wins those 3. Donald Trump wins some more states, 3 more. He will carry North Dakota with its 3 electoral votes and South Dakota with its 3 electoral votes. Donald Trump carries those states as well. Donald Trump carrying some more states. Let's take a look at the states where it's too early to project. Donald Trump will win Louisiana with its 8 electoral votes. Another win for Donald Trump in Louisiana. Right now, we have a major projection in the battle for the United States Congress. CNN can now project that Republicans will keep control of the House of Representatives. The House Speaker Paul Ryan's fight to maintain the Republican majority paying off, dashing the Democrats' slim hopes of retaking the chamber, and also now projects that Donald Trump will win Missouri with its 10 electoral votes. Another important win for Donald Trump in Missouri. Let's take a look at the Electoral College map right now, where it stands, the all-important map, I should say. Donald Trump is still ahead. He has 149 electoral votes to Hillary Clinton's 109. Will win in Idaho with its 4 electoral votes. Another win for Donald Trump in Idaho. All right, let's take a look at the Electoral College map now. With these Oregon and Washington State, by the way, too early to call in the projection right now. Take a look at this. And CNN projects Donald Trump will carry the state of Florida. With its 29 electoral votes, Donald Trump wins Florida. A huge win for Donald Trump. That's his second home in Florida. Donald Trump will carry those 29 electoral votes. Projection coming in right now. CNN projects Donald Trump will win the state of Iowa with its 6 electoral votes. Donald Trump will carry Iowa. He's ahead right now with 84% of the vote in by 136,000 votes right now. Iowa, 6 electoral votes goes to Donald Trump. Let's take a look. All right, we do have another major projection right now. All right, Donald Trump, we project, will be the winner in the state of Utah with its 6 electoral votes. Donald Trump carries another state. You see the popular vote there. Donald Trump ahead. He's got a 113,000 vote lead over both Evan McMullin, who looks like he's second place right now with 41% of the vote, in Hillary Clinton right now 82,000 votes in third place. Let's take a look. We have another projection right now. CNN now projects that Donald Trump will win the state of Alaska. Alaska has 3 electoral votes. Donald Trump will carry Alaska. Another win for Donald Trump. Let's take a look at the Electoral College map. With this win, these 3 electoral votes, Donald Trump has moved closer and closer to this magic number of 270 needed.
Right. CNN can report that Hillary Clinton has called Donald Trump to concede the race. She has called Donald Trump to say that she will not be president, and I'm not sure the exact words, but probably to congratulate President-elect Donald Trump. So that has happened in the last few moments.
A major projection right now. Take a look at this. CNN now projects that Donald Trump will carry the state of Wisconsin. He will win Wisconsin with its 10 electoral votes. He's cracked the so-called blue wall that Hillary Clinton had tried to create. Donald Trump wins Wisconsin. Take a look at this. 92% of the vote is in. He's up by 75,000 votes plus 10 electoral votes. Donald Trump, the winner in Wisconsin. Let's take a look at the electoral. Right now, a historic moment. We can now project the winner of the presidential race. CNN projects Donald Trump wins the presidency. The business tycoon and TV personality capping his improbable political journey with an astounding upset victory. Donald J. Trump will become the 45th president of the United States, defeating Hillary Clinton in a campaign unlike anything we've seen in our lifetime.
Thank you very much. I've just received.
You could buy
from Secretary Clinton.
That's a question. Mr. President-elect.
Go ahead.
Mr. President-elect, since you are attacking our news organization, can you give us a chance?
Your organization
You are attacking our news organization.
Your organization.
Can you give us a chance to ask a question, sir?
Go ahead.
Sir, can you state, Mr. President-elect,
go ahead.
can you state categorically,
she's asking a question.
Mr. President-elect, can you give us a question?
Don't be rude.
You're attacking us. Can you give us a question?
Don't be rude.
Can you give us a question?
I'm not going to give you a question.
Can you state categorically?
You are fake news.
assets and some of the really great things that have been achieved. So, Mr. President, it was a great honor being with you, and I look forward to being with you many, many more times in the future. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, everybody. We're not.
Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, Donald John Trump, do solemnly swear.
I, Donald John Trump, do solemnly swear
that I will faithfully execute
that I will faithfully execute
the office of President of the United States
the office of President of the United States
and will, to the best of my ability, preserve, protect, and defend
the
Constitution of the United States.
The Constitution of the United States.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations, Mr. President.
From New York.
The President of the United States.
Donald Trump returning to the Capitol, where he was inaugurated just a little over a month ago with the announcement, President of the United States. He will work, as we have seen at many of these speeches, he will work the aisle there as he makes his way to the podium. So let me talk to you about the broader, we talked about the localized audience, the broader international audience. How key is this?
It's important because foreign leaders have been looking nervously at Donald Trump. Even in Moscow, they're nervous that he is not going to be as supportive as they had anticipated. And certainly in Europe, the European leaders, the French, the Germans, have been very unsettled by some of his early statements.
President, as tradition goes, handing the speech off to the both leaders of both houses.
It was approved today, as you know. Where would you like that? Okay.
This will be General Kelly. We'll take a different pen.
Okay.
Next is an executive order minimizing the economic burden of the Patient Protection and Affordable Care Act pending repeal.
Okay.
All right.
That's
it. Thank you.
Thank you all. Thank you very much. 1994.
Yes. I've been here 3 hours waiting for this.
I bet they'll hold that vote open for us, Chuck.
Yeah, I think so.
That's great, Chuck. There you go, Chuck. All right, I'll give it a second. Great work. He's missed the vote system.
Worth the wait, worth the wait.
There we go.
That you made in the tail end of the campaign.
in the midterms. That
Here we go.
If you don't mind, Mr. President, that this caravan was an invasion. As you know, Mr. President,
I consider it to be an invasion.
As you know, Mr. President, the caravan was not an invasion. It's a group of migrants moving up from Central America towards the border with the U.S.
Thank you for telling me that. I appreciate it.
Why did you characterize it as such?
Because I consider it an invasion. You and I have a difference of opinion.
But do you think that you demonized immigrants in this election to try to keep?
I want them to come into the country, but they have to come in legally. You know, they have to come in, Jim, through a process. I want it to be a process, and I want people to come in, and we need the people. Wait. You know why we need the people, don't you? Because we have hundreds of companies moving in. We need the people.
But your campaign had an ad showing migrants climbing over walls and so on.
Well, that's true. But they weren't actors.
They're not going to be doing that.
They weren't actors. Well, no, it's true. Do you think they were actors? They weren't actors. They didn't come from Hollywood. Right. These were people. This was an actual, it happened a few days ago. And
they're hundreds of miles away, though. They're hundreds and hundreds of miles away. That's not an invasion.
Honestly, I think you should let me run the country. You run CNN.
All right.
And if you did it well, your ratings would be much better.
If I may ask one other question, Mr. President, if I may ask one other question, are you worried?
That's enough. That's enough.
Mr. President, I was going to ask one of the other folks.
That's enough.
Pardon me, ma'am. Mr. President,
that's enough.
Mr. President, I had one other question, if I may ask, on the Russia investigation. Are you concerned that you may have?
I'm not concerned about anything with the Russian
investigation
because it's a hoax. That's enough. Put down the mic.
Mr. President, are you worried about indictments coming down in this investigation?
Mr. President.
I'll tell you what, CNN should be ashamed of itself having you working for them. You are a rude, terrible person. You shouldn't be working for CNN. Go ahead.
I think that's unfair.
You're a very rude person. The way you treat Sarah Huckabee is horrible. And the way you treat other people are horrible. You shouldn't treat people that way. Go ahead. Peter, go ahead.
In Jim's defense, I've traveled with him and watched him. He's a diligent reporter who busts his butt.
Well, I'm not
like
a big fan of yours either, so
I understand.
To be honest.
So let me ask you a question if I can. You repeatedly said...
You aren't the best.
Mr. President, you repeatedly, over the course of the...
Okay, just sit down, please. Well, when you report fake news, when you report fake news, which CNN does a lot, you are the enemy of the people. Go ahead.
Madam Speaker, the President of the United States.
This is the... Thank you.
As we do wait for this, let's go to Richard Engel, who's at the Demilitarized Zone reporting for us. And Richard, as we watch some of these live pictures, it looks like it's ready to happen right now. We see President Trump actually coming out, and let's listen in.
My friend,
반갑습니다. Good to see you again. 이런 데서 각하를 만나게 될 줄 생각 못했어요. I've never expected to meet you at this place.
That's good. It's my honor. Would you like me to step across?
각하께서 한 발자국 건너시면 사상 처음으로 우리 땅을 밟으시는 미국 대통령이 되십니다.
If your Excellency take a step forward, you will be the first U.S. president to cross the
I'd be
this
very
line.
proud to do that. Okay, let's do it. Come on.
여기 위에까지 올라가고
Jay, is Jay behind me someplace? I'm signing Jay's commission right here. So Jay, who is Jay? This is for Jay Raymond.
Mr. President, thank you for that.
This is right. Big one?
Yeah, that's a big bill.
I want to have that signature look very good.
Mr. Speaker, the President of the United States.
Welcome.
Signed the VA Mission Act, or as we all know it, the Choice Act, and to make veterans' choice the permanent law of our great country, and nobody deserves it more than our veterans. Thank you all very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much.
The nays are 197. Present is 1. Article 1 is adopted. The question.
U.S.-Mexico-Canada agreement, very special. Very, very special. The USMCA is the largest, fairest, most balanced, and modern trade agreement ever achieved. There's never been anything like it. Other countries are now looking at it. This is a colossal victory for our farmers, ranchers, energy workers, factory workers, and American workers in all 50 states. The USMCA is estimated to add another 1.2% to our GDP and create countless new American jobs.
Madam Speaker, the President of the United States.
speak with you about our nation's unprecedented response to the coronavirus outbreak that started in China and is now spreading throughout the world. Today, the World Health Organization officially announced that this is a global pandemic. We have been in frequent contact with our allies, and we are marshaling the full power of the federal government and the private sector to protect the American people. This is the most aggressive and comprehensive effort to confront a foreign virus in modern history. I am confident that by counting and continuing to take these tough measures, we will significantly reduce the threat to our citizens, and we will ultimately and expeditiously defeat this virus.
Are you ready for some tough questions?
You're going to be fair.
I'm going to be fair.
Just be fair.
But you're okay with some tough questions?
No, I'm not.
You're not okay with tough questions?
I want them to be fair. You don't ask Biden tough questions. So. Okay.
You ready? Everybody ready? So we have the pandemic. On your watch, we've had racial strife.
Right from the beginning. No, your first question was, this is going to be tough questions.
Why?
You don't ask Joe Biden. I saw your interview with Joe, the interview with Joe Biden.
I never did a Joe Biden interview.
It was a joke. The interview, 60 Minutes. I see Joe was, are you ready for tough questions?
Are you?
That's no way to talk. It's no way to talk.
Leslie, one second.
At this point, one of our producers interrupted to advise about the time remaining in the interview.
I think we have enough of an interview here, Hope. Okay, that's enough. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go meet for 2 seconds, okay? Thanks. I'll see you in a little while. Thanks. Biggest economic relief package in American history, and I must say, or any other package, by the way. It's twice as large as any relief ever signed. It's $2.2 billion, but it actually goes up to $6.2 potentially trillion dollars. So you're talking about a $6.2 trillion bill, nothing like that. And this will deliver urgently needed relief to our nation's families, workers, and businesses. We can't chicken out at this point, can we? I don't think so, huh? All right, thank you all. Good, I wanted that to be a nice signature. Kevin, come on, fellas, come on over here. Elaine, what a...
The President of the United States, the Prime Minister of the State of Israel, and His Highness, the Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation of the United Arab Emirates, will sign a treaty of peace, diplomatic relations, and full normalization. They will each sign 3 copies, one in English, Hebrew, and Arabic. We kindly ask that all guests remain seated for the signing of the documents.
Can you be helpful here and tell me your name? Okay.
This is without question the latest news conference I've ever had. I appreciate it very much, and I want to thank the American people for their tremendous support. Millions and millions of people voted for us tonight, and a very sad group of people is trying to disenfranchise that group of people.
We've reached a historic moment in this election. We can now project the winner of the presidential race. CNN projects Joseph R. Biden Jr. is elected the 46th president of the United States, winning the White House and denying President Trump a second term. We're able to make this projection because CNN projects Biden wins Pennsylvania, the former vice president, in his third run for the highest office, pulling off a rare defeat of a sitting commander-in-chief.
Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, Joseph Robinette Biden Jr., do solemnly swear.
I, Joseph Robinette Biden Jr., do solemnly swear.
That I will faithfully execute.
That I will faithfully execute.
The office of President of the United States.
Office of President of the United States.
And will, to the best of my ability.
Will, to the best of my ability.
Preserve, protect, and defend.
Preserve, protect, and defend.
The Constitution of the United States.
The Constitution of the United States.
So help you God.
So help me God.
Congratulations, Mr. President.
We will stop the steal. Today I will lay out just some of the evidence proving that we won this election, and we won it by a landslide. This was not a close election. I'm going to walk down to the Capitol.
Yeah. Let's take the Capitol. Take the Capitol. Take the Capitol. We are going to the Capitol. Get the fuck out of here, you traitors!
But my colleagues, nothing before us proves illegality anywhere near the massive scale that would have tipped the entire election.
My challenge today is not about the good people of Arizona.
And it will stand in recess until the call of the chair.
We'll pause.
Protesters are in the building.
Thank you.
The House will be in order. Okay.
The ayes are 232. The nays are 197. The resolution is adopted. Without objection, the motion to reconsider is laid upon the table.
It has passed. The gavel has fallen. 232 yes votes for the impeachment of Donald John Trump. Just extraordinary. It has happened twice now to President Trump. Only president in American history to be impeached twice. Just
Great honor, the honor of a lifetime, the greatest people in the world, the greatest home in the world. I call it a home. We've had an amazing 4 years. We've accomplished a lot. We love the American people, and again, it has been something very special. Make America great and glorious again. I am tonight announcing my candidacy for President of the United States.
Care system, making sure that we're able to make every single solitary person eligible for what I've been able to do with the COVID. With dealing with everything we have to do with. Look, if we finally beat Medicare.
Thank you, President Biden. President Trump?
Well, he's right. He did beat Medicare. He beat it to death, and he's destroying Medicare. That chart's a couple of months old, and if you want to really see something that's sad, take a look at what happened.
Moving to spare. Hold. When you're ready. On you. Ready. Move. Up. Move. Go. Up. Hawkeye's here. Hawkeye's here. Move it to the spare. Spare, get ready. Spare, get ready. We ready? Shooter's down. Shooter's down. Are we good? Shooter's down. Are we good to move? Shooter's down. We're good to move. We're clear. Let's move. Let's move. We're clear. Let me get my shoes. Let me get my shoes. I got you, sir. I got you, sir. Let me get my shoes, sir. Hold that in your head. It's bloody. Sir, we got to move to the bus. Move to the bus. Let me get my shoes. Okay, my shoes down. My shoes. Watch out. Wait. There goes Trump. There goes Trump. There goes Trump.
Do you hear me? The one cop car, the window was. Former President Donald Trump has chosen Ohio Senator J.D. Vance as his running mate. Good afternoon. I'm Amy Johnson.
And I'm Juan Fernandez. Vance had been on Trump's short list of potential VP picks, and today it became official.
Trump announced the news on Truth Social as the Republican National Convention got underway in Milwaukee.
President Trump
Please welcome the next president of the United States, Donald J. Trump.
And I had to start again. Just my children and my wife. Thank my lucky stars. Pennsylvania, we love Pennsylvania. And as I was saying, oh, I love that. I love that chart. I love that graph.
As polling places are about to close in Hawaii, and we project.
The Fox News decision desk can now officially project that Donald Trump will become the 47th president of the United States.
The former president's comeback will be complete with a win in Wisconsin, a state that he narrowly lost 4 years ago. He is now the second president in U.S. history to win non-consecutive terms. The first was Grover Cleveland.
Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, Donald John Trump, do solemnly swear.
I, Donald John Trump, do solemnly swear.
That I will faithfully execute.
That I will faithfully execute.
The office of President of the United States.
the office of President of the United States,
and will, to the best of my ability,
and will, to the best of my ability,
preserve, protect, and defend
preserve, protect, and defend
the Constitution of the United States.
the Constitution of the United States.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations, Mr. President.
It's the next step. It's a tradition.
Sir, the first is 22 cabinet and cabinet level appointments for your signature.
Okay.
The next one will be, excuse me, the next one will be 47 sub-cabinet level appointments, sir.
But you don't have to sign 47
Thank you, sir. Now 31 acting designations and appointments to effectively take control of the government.
Let's do that.
Yeah, that's important.
Sounds important, doesn't it?
Thank you. And we have 15 commission chairman and acting chairman appointments.
Send him.
Commission chairman and acting chairman.
He was #1 at Harvard also. You know that?
Good counsel.
They have something in common.
Thank you, sir. Lastly, we have a proclamation ordering that on all future inauguration days, including this inauguration day, that flags shall be flown at full mast.
Very important.
That was a beautiful place to have an inauguration tonight. The sound was so good. The temperature was 72 degrees, but the sound was so good. So maybe something to think about.
President Trump, did President Biden leave you a letter?
He may have. Wait. Don't they leave it in the desk? I don't know. Oh.
What's in there?
Thank you, Peter. It could have been years before we found it. Wow. Thank you.
What does it say on the outside?
Maybe we should all read it together.
Let's read it.
Well, maybe I'll read it first and then make that determination.
That sounds great.
Peter, thank you very much. I may not have seen this for months.
Happy to help with the passing of the torch.
I did. I left him one in the desk just like this. For decades.
Through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched.
Thank you. We're going to sign this in honor of Laken Riley. Come on up here, some of the people that we love that have been so instrumental. Okay? Okay.
I just want to tell you a little story. So we were at the Eiffel Tower having dinner with your wonderful wife and with my wonderful wife, and we came out and he started speaking the French deal. And we didn't have an interpreter, and he was going on and on and on, and I was just nodding, yes, yes, yes. And he really sold me out because I got back the next day and I read the papers. I said, that's not what we said. He's a smart customer, I will tell you that.
Man, this is, I gotta be honest with you, this is the
prosecute his political opponent. We have ended weaponized government where, as an example, a sitting president is allowed to viciously prosecute his political opponent, like me. How did that work out? Not too good. Not too good. Lutnick. Thanks, Ed. So, if you look at that, China, first row, China, 67%. That's tariffs charged to the USA, including currency manipulation and trade barriers. So 67%, I think you can, for the most part, see it. Those with good eyes, with bad eyes. We didn't want to bring, it's very windy out here. We didn't want to bring out the big charts because it had no chance of standing. Fortunately, we came armed with a little smaller chart. So 67%, so we're going to be charging a discounted reciprocal tariff of 34%. I think, in other words, they charge us, we charge them less. So how can anybody be upset? That's a 10. That's a good one. Yeah.
It was very lucky. I signed another document that turned out to be very good for the country, and I said, let's use that same pen. I don't know, is anybody superstitious? Ron, are you superstitious? Let's use that same pen. I'm also ordering the cessation of sanctions against Syria to give them a fresh start. It gives them a chance for greatness. It gives them a good, strong chance. And it was my honor to do so.